Full time from the arena, Gelsenkirchen. It has finished. Serbia 0, England 1. And oh my God, I have never been this anxious following England in my life until, oh my God. Calm down, codes. But yeah, let's get straight into it. My thoughts on the game. You know what? Before we start, I want to give massive respect to Serbia. They have given us a game. They've given us a game. They're not a walkover, Serbia. You've seen it. Well, let's just give our depreciation time for Mr. Jude Bellingham. What a player. Honestly, the best player in the world, right? The best player in the world right now. Simply, who should be winning the Ballon d'Or, but maybe Vinny Jr. should actually. But yeah. But what a header it was in the 12th minute. That's the only goal that won us the game. And Harry Kane had a chance later in the second half, and he hit the bar, and the keeper done a magnificent save to deny us. But in all respect, absolutely credit to Serbia. They are a well-driven team under the former captain Dragan Stojkovic. Obviously, he was in the last Serbian team to get him into the Euros under FR Yugoslavia, of course. In Euro 2000, of course. I'm worried. I'm really worried about our defense because defensively we look absolutely shaky. It's like we just can't get out of our half. We just can't win a ball. We just can't get anywhere. We look lost. It's like we're out in the Sahara Desert, for example. It's just poor defensively. But Jordan Pickford, what a hero! Honestly, kept us in the game. Overall, though, it was a bit of a weird performance from England, if I'm being truthfully honest here, because, I feel like we don't, Serbia should have got something from the game today, because I thought Serbia were really good today, had their chances, like Mitrovic had earlier in the game after where we went 1-0 up, Milinkovic-Savic as well, like an arrow. Oh my God! And the chance that they had with Harry Kane cleared it off the line. Thank you, honestly. But Foden, I thought Foden was very poor today. Kept losing the ball. Trent, I don't know if Trent basically just looks failed as a midfielder or as a defender. Like Declan Rice pretty much babysitting him for 70 minutes. To be honest with you, I've seen what SPFL Media Watch put on Twitter that England look very unconvincing. To be fair, he isn't wrong. We do look unconvincing. And if we play like the likes of France, Portugal, Spain, or maybe Germany, something like that, we will get found out eventually. But the thing is, though, if you look at it, all the big teams so far have won. Can France and Portugal follow up to tomorrow and Tuesday? Who knows? Because if you look at it, obviously Germany, they won. Spain and Italy, they won last night. Obviously England winning today. France don't play until tomorrow. Portugal don't play until Tuesday against the Czech Republic. But overall, though, it's been a good week for the favourites so far. And there's actually been a goal so far in every group game so far in the Euros, which is absolutely fantastic. There's no 0-0 draws. But to be fair, there's only been one draw, which was in the other game in the group that happened earlier. Right, going to them too as well. Going relating to this. Serbia now, they simply got to beat Slovenia for him to have a chance. But saying that, I can actually see Slovenia actually winning that game because I think the way that they played today against Denmark, I thought they deserved something, Slovenia. England, we all know what Denmark are like. We all know because we played them numerous times over the last couple of years. And we've played them a couple of times over the last few years. And obviously, in the semi-final, obviously, in Euro 2020. But Denmark, they just don't inspire me. And the thing is, right, once we get an early goal, we always sit back and park the bus. And like, I can't watch it, man. I just can't watch us parking the bus, honestly. It's bloody boring. It's just boring, honestly. Once we get the first goal, get a second, and then park the bus. Don't sit back when you're winning 1-0. That's what we do every single time we play in a major tournament. Say like, bloody... obviously Ollie on tour said obviously the final, right? When we played Italy in the final, when we were winning 1-0, just sat back and ended up losing the game on penalties. Say like the what game was it? Oh, the USA in the World Cup. We were absolutely dreadful that day, and actually Scotland as well in the last Euros. They should have beaten us, Scotland. They absolutely battered us. And saying that, no, Serbia put us so much under pressure. And I can tell you what, right? If Slovenia play like they did today, I think they shouldn't fear Serbia. And saying that, though, if we just win 1-0 every game, it's not good. It's not a good look for us. And I guess why that's pressure of England being the favourites for the competition. I don't think we're the favourites to win. We are one of the favourites, but we're not the favourites to win it. France are the favourites for me. England are second and Portugal are third. Spain 4. Maybe Germany 5th or Italy 6th. Something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just the pressure that's really got into us today. When I watched the game, I basically just wanted to cry, because I just couldn't watch it anymore. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I would have been devastated if we would have conceded late on in the game. And yeah, what a mad few days it's been. What a mad few days it's been. Well, Scotland fans, you can see our pain. But at least England won. But the main thing is, right, England won. England have won. That's the main thing. And we'll take it, move on, get back to our training base, then go to Frankfurt and move on to the Denmark game in Frankfurt at the Deutsche Bank Park on Thursday, and then to Cologne when we play Slovenia in our final group game. But simply, it's not good. It weren't good enough. I don't think. Poor second half, definitely. Very good first half, but very poor second. But my man of the match, you know what? I'm gonna give it to the match winner, Jude Bellingham. I thought attacking wise he looked really good, driven well with the ball. But Pickford, by the way, you absolute legend. Harry Kane as well. I thought, even though he didn't score, I thought he was really good today. Won 3 kicks, left, right, and centre. And to be fair, that's what many people would have said if Jack Grealish would have been included in the squad, but he ended up didn't. And to be fair, and for set pieces, Harry Maguire it's just still simply a massive loss for us. If he would have been fit, I think we would have been all right defensively. I think. But the thing is, though, Serbia, though, like, they are a well-driven team, and respect to you guys. The fans. The fans, by the way, they were non-stop singing as well. Even the England fans as well. We weren't non-stop singing as well. But obviously, fights as well. They actually did break out before the game, and I thought it was the England fans and the Serbian fans clashing. Well, it wasn't actually the England fans. It was, in fact, the Serbia fans and the Albania fans. And why were the Albania fans in Gelsenkirchen? I guess they've already travelled to get in case of... I think they played Croatia in Gelsenkirchen on Wednesday. I don't know. Unless if they just meet up in the fan zone because they couldn't get a ticket for the. Unless they were travelling down to the next game after when they were in Dortmund yesterday. Invaded Dortmund, by the way. And yeah, a little bit into context, obviously Serbia and Albania do not go on well with each other at all. If you want to find out the whole story, just type up Serbia versus Albania in the qualifiers for Euro 2016 and you know why they don't go on well with each other. But yeah, Serbia, but respect to you guys, I love you as a nation, I love your fans and everything as well, I love the team. And by the way, big up to my viewers of Serbia as well, and all the ex-Yugoslav countries as well, particularly North Macedonia. England winning. We kick off Euro 2024 just with a win. Hopefully we can move on and improve our performance against Denmark and maybe win like a 2-1 or 3-1 or something like that. You never know. Hope you guys do enjoy this video. Smash like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Love, peace, and seconds.